Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello and welcome again on another edition of 2017 Year in Review. We'll be taking you through those most trending news stories that happened in the month of November 2017, focusing on economy, politics, business, terrorism, health, education, power, finance, and security sectors respectively. I am Salim Umar Ibrahim, and now the news. Oil price rises to $61 per barrel. 797 billion naira VAT revenue recorded in 10 months, says Minister Adirson. Representatives stop NAFDAC's 18.9 billion naira budget. Senate President Bukola Saraki says legislative and the executive will cooperate for good governance. Senate seeks release of 308.464 million naira to hospitals. We need your cooperation to defeat corruption. Presidency begs Nigerians. No threat can stop sack of 22,000 teachers, says Governor El-Rufai of Kaduna State. The federal government filed 6 charges against fleeing miner. $321 million loot. The Federal Executive Council okay's MOU with Switzerland. The Suki claims memory loss. Court insists Jonathan must appear. Financial inclusion key in the economic recovery plan, says Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Independent National Electoral Commission urges National Assembly to expedite passage of electoral laws. 160 groups agreed to pursue peace in southern Kaduna. Emi Kanu sacks 2 traditional rulers over extortion. We are winning the battle to revive economy, says the federal government. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo says Nigeria's economy not booming at all. The federal government uncovers 800,000 companies that never paid taxes in the country. 11 governors storm Kanu as Ajimobi's son and Ganduje's daughter begin marital journey. Court declares Indomie suspension from the Senate as illegal. Back to the month of December, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami, said the government of Switzerland is set to return in tranches the sum of $321 million stolen from Nigeria and stashed in the foreign nation by the late former head of state, General Sani Abacha, and his family. The Rivers State House of Assembly has suspended the lawmaker representing Ekwere constituency, Azubuike Wanjoku, over a publication credited to him concerning an earlier resolution of the House. President Muhammadu Buhari has returned to Abuja after participating in a 2-day counter-terrorism retreat co-hosted by Jordan and Nigeria. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation has once again emphasized that there is no plan to increase the prices of petroleum products, both at the export level and pump price ahead of the forthcoming youth tide. The Central Bank of Nigeria said nation's foreign exchange reserves added at $991 million in the month of November to close at $34.8 billion as of November 29, 2017. Outrage as federal government appoints dead persons into board of federal agencies and corporations released on Friday is emerged in controversy after the names of 5 persons said to be dead appeared on it. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo says the Buhari administration is doing everything possible to quickly resolve to fuel shortages experienced by Nigerians, adding that fuel crisis would be resolved soon. So also President Muhammadu Buhari breaks his silence, expressing his concern on the fuel scarcity. That port charges be waived for vessels carrying premium motor spirits, also known as petrol, to ensure their speedy clearance. These charges include port charges, pilotage charges, and landing fees. Representatives wade into hijab crisis as the House of Representatives waded into the denial of call to bar up for Mrs. Amasa Firdaus by the Nigerian judiciary, mandating its Committee on Justice and Committee on Judiciary to investigate the matter. Better days ahead, says Speaker Yakubu Dogara. Also commends Nigerians to renew their commitments to the unity and progress of the country. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, has advised the All Progressive Congress, APC-led federal government not to issue any New Year promises to Nigerians, since they have not fulfilled any of the promises made in their previous messages since assumption into office. The Group Managing Director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, Dr. Mekan Tibaru, boasted that the federal government has successfully tamed what he called as the monster of fuel scarcity that marked Christmas holidays across the country. Ahead of the 2019 general election, with this we come to the end of this segment of the 2017 year in review. We will take a break with you, esteemed viewers.
Nigerian economy is hard as an afro. We get approving because if you see that time we use all mono economy system. Now we are the diversification of the economy. We go to agriculture section and the entrepreneur section. Now the people they get some money to solve their problems.
So now corruption is maybe most discussed matter in Nigeria. Not only in Nigeria, I can see in Africa. But the problem is that the people that are fighting corrupted, are they wholly OPO to fight that corruption? This is where the problem is. Most of the people that are claiming to be anti-corrupt, they are the corrupt people, sincerely speaking. But now if you look at the people, let me see, I believe that everybody is aware of what police is. And we believe that everybody is maybe allied to police in that corruption. And I think EFCC and the others commission that is free to fight corruption is still under that police commission. At least they have relationship in that aspect. So I think if government is really trying to fight corruption, what I need is, please, for that government to fight corruption, she has to make sure that people that fight for corruption are not corrupt. This is where at least we have to do it. But now, a person may claim to be a leader or trying to do something, or no corruption, this and that. But now, please, you can see that person is already corrupt. Now, if you look at the educational sector, the marketing, and whatever it is, all Nigerian, from the family and others, we are all corrupt. Now, if you look at the example, for it's sort of corruption, and the other thing we have in the world, look at the GSC, WAEC, NECO, and other things. The students do it randomly, and it's part of corruption. Now, I want to government place, if possible, to create a particular subject, if possible, of fighting corruption, right from primary level, junior secondary to senior secondary level. At least if we have something like English that is not even our language, let's at least Nigerian have something course that will at least will be benefit to its citizen more than that English language that we have. As English language is compulsory, mathematics is compulsory, and the other courses that is compulsory in that level of primary and secondary level, please let government invent or initiate a subject that will fight corruption, because fighting corruption is something that we will be proud of at the next few time. And apart from that, I think this corruption is killing Nigerian, and I don't think any country will survive with corruption. No surviving if there is corruption in any country, because everything is down.
What I don't see that is about some years ago now, we have a peace in this country. There's no issue of running down, running up about what is going on about a year ago. So we just thank God for the peace and everything like that. So may God help the president and the government to make the country to be more better than this. Yeah, that's what I don't see about the issue.
In 2017, let me just say the economic is in fact is too bad. People are suffering, there is no money, in fact everywhere is dry, business are not moving. At least the Boko Haram has stopped, but at least people need to eat.
Man, it's not encouraging. It's not encouraging at all with the way things are going now. You see how the people are complaining. If you should meet one person now, the person will still tell you the same thing. You maybe want help, you go to somebody now, you ask, man, look at what I'm going through, what's your suggestion? The person will tell you, man, I'm still going through the same thing. They'll tell you the country, the economy is too bad, it's really down. And you get.
What do you understand by bribery and corruption?
Well, I would say it's the way of the people, because you can't really take it away from them now with the way things really are now. You understand? You don't expect me to be hungry and you come to me to ask me for something. Now you want me to do something in a trickish way, and I will tell you no when I know there's a pay for it. You get? I would like to do it. Everybody wants to survive.
What do you understand by the fight against the government is fighting this sector?
Well, I would say yes, because we are no longer experiencing it in Kano here. Right here in Kano. I don't know about any other places, because I was once a victim too. I still have the scars on my hand. So I would say, well, as for Kano, they are really, it's okay now. There's no sign of any insurgency anymore here.
What advice do you give to the government?
They should really, look down to the people's feeling. You get? They should not be thinking of themselves or what they want to. Before they do anything, they should get prepared for it. You get?
The government is running the way it's supposed to be.
No. It's not running the way it's supposed to be. Because it's not flowing. You get? It gets to one point and it stops there. Some people are crying, why some are... You get? And right now I would say it's the government that they are the ones really enjoying it. The masses are the ones suffering it because they are playing games on us. That's how I would say it.
Seriously, the Nigerian economic is not really helping, because the government is not doing anything in order to cope the situation. Seriously. So I would also encourage the government, in order for the government to see what they can do so that the thing will benefit both the layman and as well as those people that are in the bigger place in the country. And the government said they are doing anti-corruption, but seriously, we can't really call it anti-corruption, because even the government themselves that are saying that they are fighting the corruption, they are also corrupt. So corruption in Nigeria, to me, I believe it cannot be eradicated, it can only be drastically reduced. And the way it can be drastically reduced, it must start from our various individual homes. That is just it.
And with that, we come to the end of the year 2017 review. Stay tuned on to Fasaha TV for another interesting edition of this program, where we'll be discussing on those issues from the year in review. I am Salim Umar Ibrahim, saying thanks for watching and bye for now.